Welcome back to the best YouTube channel. So today we are just going to make some jollof rice. I'm going to speed up this preparation process of the vegetables. This is the most expensive recipe I've done this year. Each of these bell peppers is 2,500 shillings. That's like around maybe like 90 cents if you're talking about US dollars. It's very expensive. We're used to just buying these things at like 200 shillings, which is in like about 1 cent or something. So here you just use some tomatoes. Now what you're going to do, if we're going to oven roast them. If you don't have an oven roaster, if you don't have an oven, just place them on charcoal. You see that I was putting the onions and everything, so I had to pick them up, 2-second row. So that's what you're going to do. We're going to use basmati rice, brown basmati rice. Get the brown basmati rice, don't get the white one. One of the things I did in this video that I think I should have done better was wash the rice. I did not wash the rice. It had a lot of starch. I didn't know that that's how much starch basmati rice has. But for this recipe to come out well, please wash the rice. Wash the rice until you reach a certain extent in that the water that is coming out of the rice is clear. The water is clear. It's not like milkish. So here is after roasting them. So we are going to blend them and make a certain kind of like slurry. But after testing this basmati rice, I believe you will never make rice in any other way ever again. This is the tastiest rice I've ever made in my entire life. This rice, I will never even cook boiled rice ever again in my entire life. This recipe, I mean, the Nigerians, I used to wonder why Nigerians used to eat dry rice. I always used to ask myself, where is the soup? I'm a Ugandan, so I used to ask myself, where is the soup? Now I know why those guys do not use soup. The rice is so flavorful. It's so packed with flavor. So here we're just going to fry some onions, and just to fry some onions, just have a bit of like that onion flavor. You can put in other things like ginger and garlic, but here I didn't put, but obviously you can put if you want to. And you can put also spices like you can put maybe rosemary, you can put black pepper if you want to, but the curry powder I'm using here that I'm going to show you just in a few minutes, it just has one of the best flavors, and it has all the things that you can think of. It has turmeric, it has chili, it has a black pepper, so it has all of that. So here we are browning our onions, and we have to make sure that they become brown, because if they don't become brown, they won't have that sweetness. There's always these red onions become a bit sweet if you fry them. And yeah, so we are just going to leave them to fry on this and become a bit golden brown. So we're going to pour in that blended mixture of the bell peppers, the onions, and the tomatoes. Do not blend that chili. Do not, please save yourself. If you're an Indian, because I know Indians like chili a lot, or if you're really that kind of maybe person who loves chili a lot, please blend them. You can blend them if you want, but please do not blend the chilies. I had to remove the chilies from the blender, so that I just blend just those other ingredients. So here we're going to fry it a bit until some of the water comes out. Then now we'll just be remaining with just pouring in the rice and cooking it. Here you see I had to rinse out some of the ingredients I said in the blender. If you have a strong blender, man, you guys won, because my blender couldn't blend it into like a smooth consistency. So my consistency still had a little bit of like chunks, but it is still fine since you're going to cook it. So here we're putting in bay leaves. Here in Uganda we call this mudala sini. but these are the dried leaves of cinnamon, of a cinnamon tree. And yes, you put in some rosemary. You can put in more, but I normally don't like putting in a lot of rosemary because rosemary overpowers. Even if you just put it in like in meat, you feel like it's the only flavor that is in the meat. I used to wonder why people used to say that this is going to overpower, but now I know. So you boil this down until it reaches this kind of level. Then put in just 3/4 of a cup. Now, pro tip, the level that the rice has reached in the cup, put 2 cups of the same quantity. So if you're putting, let's say, like a full cup of rice, put in 2 cups of water. But this is for basmati, because basmati can cook even without way too much water. And in any case, you're going to cook this rice at a slow speed. Pro tip, if you're going to cook rice at a low temperature, you can put in less water. But if you're going to cook the rice at a high temperature, meaning the cooking times are going to be less, please put more water than is necessary. So if it's 2 cups and you're going to put at a high temperature, add in half a cup. And that is the recipe for rice, perfect rice. So now we're going to leave this to cook. Now, I got a bit busy and I couldn't show you the screenshot, but this is how the jollof rice looks like. This rice is to die for. I wish I could cook this for someone